ladies and gentlemen, I'm here tonight to review Monday Night Raw. Jesus Christ, this show was terrible. And I see so many people saying, "Oh, this was a good show, man. This was a good show. This was a decent show." No, this show sucked. I don't see how people can sit here and tell you, "Oh, this was a good show." It was boring for the most part. Like, most of the stuff on here was just boring. I didn't care. There's a few good things though. I'll say this. Like, I'll say one thing about this terrible SummerSlam build, because I don't think the build's been good towards SummerSlam. I don't think you can sit here and say, "Oh, the builds have been good towards SummerSlam." It hasn't. But they have done a very good job with the Logan Paul and Ricochet build to SummerSlam. It's just, the All-In build's been terrible. They even haven't a match announced yet. I've complained about that. And the SummerSlam build's been terrible. It's just, wrestling is just in such shambles right now. Because the build towards these pay-per-views just aren't good. Like, the matches I know will be good. It's just the build up towards them aren't good. It's terrible. And it's the same thing with All-In. They haven't announced a fucking match yet. The build has been terrible. In my opinion. I think the matches will be fire. But the one thing they've done is build Logan Paul and Ricochet up to a good feud. And it's a very good build between the two of them, especially like this segment. Like, Logan Paul's way more comfortable now and way more comfortable on the mic. I mean, I'm just glad we're going to get an excellent match out of these two. Logan Paul and Ricochet possibly even opening the show at SummerSlam. Logan Paul and Ricochet have the potential of being either one or two of the three best matches of the night. And Logan Paul plays his role perfect, and the build's been pretty good for this match. I just don't think the build's been that good. But I like how they added the Royal Rumble spot. Basically talking about the opening of the show now. I like how they added the Royal Rumble spot to the story as well as Ricochet's relationship with Samantha Irvin. Also, I think Logan Paul's going to win this match. But I like how they were adding to the story his real-life relationship with Samantha Irvin. Basically saying she's going to say, "Your winner, Logan Paul." I think he's going to win this match. Trying to get Logan Paul a win. But, I just don't know. It's just, they were chanting, "What? What? What?" It's like every promo. It's like I'm just noticing it more and more now. I'm just glad people are working around them. It's been like that for 20 years. People have been doing the "what" chant. I just notice it every promo now. But that was a good build. A good segment to open the show. Logan Paul stands tall after hitting the one lucky punch, which I think he's going to win at SummerSlam, as he needs a win. But that was a pretty good promo, like a segment to open the show. Outside of that, yeah, man, pretty terrible show outside of that. There was hardly anything exciting. I mean, Matt Riddle and Ludwig Kaiser was a great match. I really enjoyed that. That was a great TV match, and the type of match both Kaiser and Vinci need to look like the studs they are, because they are great. I think Kaiser gets a bit overlooked. Obviously, Gunther is the man, and Vinci is a freak athlete, but people often forget how good Ludwig Kaiser really is in the ring. And this was a good free great TV match to see Ludwig Kaiser in the ring. But at least Kaiser won. At least Ludwig Kaiser won. That's all that matters. He got the clean finish. Finally, Imperium getting a win. Love to see it. Great TV match. And before that, we had a backstage segment with Imperium and Ludwig Kaiser. Basically saying before this how he was disappointed. Imperium losing a lot of matches recently, like Ludwig Kaiser, Giovanni Vinci. So it was good to see Ludwig Kaiser get a win here. Logan Paul backstage segment. Basically saying Ricochet looks like I think he said something, a fetus? That was funny. He called Byron Saxton Baldy. That was pretty funny. Next we had a video package, Cody Rhodes and Brock Lesnar video package. And they still didn't give us an explanation. I mean, I really don't care about that at this point because they're not going to give an explanation. I don't know why people are expecting, oh, they're going to give us an explanation for this feud. They're not. So get over it. 3.5 months with this build. And I know people say, oh, it's a terrible choice of music. I liked it, but some people have their different tastes in music. I thought this was a good video package leading up to their match at Summerslam. I'm just ready for this feud to get over. This hasn't helped either of them. I mean, Cody Rhodes is still way over with the fans, though. I mean, that's good, though. Next, Valhalla versus Maxine Dupree. Maxine Dupree wins in her debut match. I mean, I like Alpha Academy, Maxine Dupree. It was just too hard to care. It's just too hard to care about matches like this. I just have no interest. So you got a Judgment Day promo. Typical Judgment Day promo. Raquel comes out, starts brawling with Rhea Ripley. She has the advantage for a few minutes. Dominic Mysterio basically gets a distraction. Rhea Ripley hits the knee with her elbow and then stomps on it, and basically that's it. So it looks like we're going to get Rhea Ripley versus Raquel Rodriguez. Gonzalez Rodriguez at SummerSlam. Oh, joy. I mean, I think that'll be a decent match, but I don't really care too much for it. It's whatever. Next, Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey get a video package. So that video package is probably the most effective thing they've done with either women all year. I felt that was fantastic, and they need more of whatever that was in general. And I thought it was great. I think WWE should do more stuff like this with Ronda instead of her doing live promos. So I don't think it's good. I think it's better if they do like these video package promos, like, and break down the feud and like their history. So I thought that was good. And the MMA rules to their match should be pretty good. So that's a good video package. Next, Shinsuke Nakamura versus Tommaso Ciampa. Shinsuke Nakamura wins. Unfortunately, Tommaso Ciampa takes another L. I just hate seeing Tommaso Ciampa taking all these losses. It's just a shame. Alpha Academy and Imperium backstage. Good. Chad Gable and Gunther next feud for the IC title. Sign me up. But we get it in a 5-minute challenge. It's that awkward moment when a 5-minute match is still longer than the majority of matches on Raw. That is terrible. A 5-minute match. Or maybe Gunther was just being a little bit cocky and believed he could take out Chad Gable in 5 minutes. That's probably what was leading up to this, thinking, oh, I can beat him in like 5 minutes. But he didn't. But 5 minutes of pure wrestling right there, pal. But obviously, we get that, but Gable beats him and gets the 5-minute clock. But Gunther's not happy. He wants the match restarted. Before that, we had a Cody Rhodes and Brock Lesnar like brawl. Obviously, Brock Lesnar stands tall, which basically means Cody Rhodes is going to win Saturday at SummerSlam. Hopefully, then this feud can be over with. Thank God. But Gable versus Gunther. After the match is restarted, and a good match. Really good match. For months, people have asked, quote, who could be the one to beat Gunther in his Intercontinental title reign? You just watched him wrestle tonight. Chad Gable is that guy. Chad Gable is just so fantastic in the ring. He gave him that was a banger. At Chad Gable's Intercontinental Champion, I'm actually okay with that. It's a crime he isn't a singles champion. As I was saying, it's a crime he isn't a singles champion. Maybe he can take it from Gunther. Who knows? Becky Lynch promo basically wanting a match with Trish Stratus, and we were gonna get it tonight. But they start the match and ends in a DQ in like 5 seconds. And it ends in 5 seconds. But maybe Trish Stratus and Becky Lynch will not be taking place at SummerSlam. I think it's a good move because I love when they say bigger matches for like the weekly shows. SummerSlam having 4 totals women matches is too much. I feel like less is more. Because glad one got cut. Because you don't need everyone in the card. Because you already had like what 10, 11, 9, 10 matches or something. If you had another match, man, the crowd would just be dead. Just thank God. And you're gonna have it in Canada as well, which is Trish Stratus' hometown. So that's part of the reason they maybe pushed it to then, so they could have maybe her get cheered. Who knows? But that probably wasn't the right way to execute it, though. Having a DQ in like 5 seconds. Adam Pearce backstage. Basically makes it official for 2 weeks. Canada, Becky and Trish. Good. Another Shane and Ronda video package. This one I didn't give a shit about. And then Sami and Rollins defeat Priest and Dominic in the main event tag match. It's hard to care. Because you're getting the same main event every week. Sami and KO versus the Judgment Day. Or versus Priest and Dominic. Sami and KO versus Finn and Priest or whatever. It's the same main event every week. It's hard to care. It's a good match. It's just hard to care when it's the same main event every week. And Priest his finisher, he's like, oh, he realizes he can cash in. Balor gets briefcase, he hesitates, but he gives it to him, and then it was only a split second, but that cost him a chance at cashing in. So I feel like Finn Balor's going to win at a SummerSlam, and Priest is going to cash in. That's what's going to happen. But yeah, it's your Monday Night Raw go-home show for SummerSlam. Fucking trash. There's only a few good things I liked. The Logan Paul Ricochet segment to open the show. Matt Riddle and Ludwig Kaiser was pretty good. Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler had a good video package. Shinsuke and Tommaso had a good match. Unfortunately, Tommaso lost. Gable and Gunther had a good little match. But yeah. But that's really all I have to say for this review. I'll give the show a 3 out of 10. But yeah, so until next time, Peace.